So I'll show you a test here. This is the first time I'm going to perform this test here. I'll go back out of this program that I'm trying to develop here, the Fast 40 program, right? I'll go over to sensitive full tones here. This is one thing that I've figured out with the Deus 2. I've had to really do a lot of adjustments on different top lots. In the hot program on the Deus 1, with the high frequency coil, it can get higher conductors and lower conductors, and it doesn't fall from the iron so bad. So watch, look at full tones, right? Just swing around some different size pipes here, right? I'll show you here. Right. See that right there? Getting falsing around it, right? Right. And I have to dial the machine back because it's just too powerful, right? It's just too powerful. And this is some small iron here, right? I'll go over next to this iron right here, and listen to this right here. See, it's falsing on it out here, right? I'll go the other side there, right? Just to show you. And that's just a stock program. I'll go to the Fast 40 program, 7.7 kilohertz, or 32 kilohertz, excuse me. Fast 40 program, minus 6.4 discrimination. Basically the Fast 40 program, right? This, right? Look at that. See? It's at 32 kilohertz, right? 32 kilohertz, right? Right? Not falsing on it, right? Not getting any high tones. Every once in a while getting some high tones on this change, right? But I can swing into it, right? Look at that. I can swing into this, and I'm not getting the high tones, right? I'll go over these posts over here, right? And I'll do a test on a gold ring next to them, right? Look at this. See? Not getting any high tones off the iron, right? In single frequency. Right, with the full tone, sensitive full tones program, I tried to do the sensitive full tones program in the top lot, and just has not worked for me. So I got a small gold ring right here, and I'll just bury it out here and see how it performs on a deeper gold ring, right? In single frequency, right? And then I'll bury it next to the iron over there, right? Deeper gold ring. I don't find deep gold rings like this in top lots, but I just want to see right there. Single frequency, and I'll test it. Smashes it out, right? In full tones, or in single frequency, right? Now I'll go to the sensitive full tones here. Sensitive full tones here, right? It's a lot crunchier tones, right? And I'm at basically the same settings, right? The same settings, but I'm running multi-frequency here. See? Not that great of a tone in sensitive full tones, right? So what I'll do is I'll bury this gold ring here next to the iron there, and see if the multi-frequency will do it better than the single frequency, right? This is a sensitive full tone here, right? See, look at that, it's pulsing, right? When I swing into it, it's pulsing. Just like the Deus 1 does, right? But the Deus 1 doesn't do it nearly as much with the HF coils, right? I'll just dig a hole right here, right? Just dig a hole right here. Not very deep, right? Not very deep. And I'll see if it's gonna hit that. That probably won't hit it. I'll go a little bit shallower here. The gold ring right there at about 2 inches. 2 inches deep right there. I'll see if it'll hit it swinging this way. Here. Yeah, it hits it. it hits it, right? But if I can quiet the machine down and I don't have to hear all the iron, I'll go like this. This is the first time I'm testing this, right? Because I'm just figuring out this mono frequency, basically the fast 40 program. I want to know what frequency I want to be in, right? Okay. No, it's not going to hit it. Right. Holy crap! Look at that. Right, watch this. I can get right up next to that, right? And I'm not falsing on it, right? It's just giving some grunts there. And I'm getting a high tone off that, right? Let's see if the lower frequency in this single frequency mono program works better, right? Drop that down there to 13 kilohertz, right? See if it works better. I'm getting a much clearer tone on that, right? I'm in minus 6.4 discrimination full tones, 13 kilohertz, and I'm getting a high tone off that right there. I got some iron over here that's messing my target up here, but now I'll take that ring out of there and test it just alone. Take it out of there and test it alone and see if I'm getting a high tone in that same spot, right? Bam! Freaking smashes it, man. Smashes it. This mono frequency is working really good. It was working very good today in the relic dump too, man. So let's see how deep let's see how deep it'll go in the wood chips here. See if I can get a deeper hole there. Let's see how deep this thing can go in the wet wood chips, right? Let's see how deep I can hit this small gold ring, about a gram, right? In 13 kilohertz, right? Just pack it down there. The wet wood chips, right? Smashing it out, man. Now let's see what it does in the higher frequencies. 40 kilohertz, right? Probably smash it. Just not very much difference, right? But it's still a low tone there. See what the pitch program says about that. The fast program. Fast program. Just a stock fast program. Actually, I think I'll set this up. The Parker here smashes it out, man. Right. 43, 41, 40, 43. Pretty solid, right? Pretty solid tone there. Right there. Hi there.
Did you find anything good?
Nope, not yet. Right there, man. The pitch tones is working really good, man. You see how much that was coming out? See how good that was coming out? The pitch tones really slams targets out, man. Pitch square tones, right? See what I can do with pitch square tones right now in the top lot. That's junk. That's iron. Right. I have really beat this top lot up, so I'm very not thinking that I'm going to be finding much in this top lot, right? In the fast program. Deep iron, right? It's a long, elongated tone there. Right. I don't even know what settings I have with the fast programs right now. I've been doing a lot of testing and a lot of videos today, so it's not a tight tone, right? not a tight tone. It's something deep. I can tell it's something deep there. But see, watch what happens when I get near this iron, right? Right? There's no way I can hit targets out here because I'm getting a target tone already from that iron, right? That's why I don't use pitch tones in the tot lots, because I get that target tone on the iron, right? I can't discriminate the iron out, right? And it'll hit on all the foil, right? See? But since I've hunted this tot lot so much, pitch tones really is the way to go. Get that small jewelry, right? It's a deeper piece of foil here. It's being discriminated out a little bit here. Right there. I lost it, right? I lost it, totally lost it. Right. Alright, totally lost the target. I don't even know where it's at. Right. Full tones. I'll go like this with full tones here. Alright. Sensitive full tones here. Just go back to sensitive full tones, probably one back. It's deep iron. Right. No, something up here, right? Something small. It's probably iron. It's probably falling on the iron. Some iron up here. Or something super duper duper small that I will never find. Okay, I'll put this ring back in my bag. Right here. Because I don't want to lose it. Right? Don't want to lose my goodies, man. Got a bag full of gold. I test once in a while, all right? See, it's running really unstable right there, right? I'm getting some crunchy tones. I'll go back to fast 40 right here. If I can see my screen here. Fast 40 in 13 kilohertz, right? Right, it's something minute right there. It's a freaking little jewel right there. Very tiny piece of jewelry. I mean, this is one of the smallest pieces of jewelry I've found with the Deus 2 so far. Right there, you can see it, just a little teeny piece of jewelry, right? And that's the weakness of full tones, right? Those small targets, especially with the Deus 2, those small targets, I can't get a higher tone off these small targets, like this little, it might even be some gold right there. It's looking like it's gold. I can't get a high tone on this unless I'm in pitch tones, right? With the Deus 1, I'm gonna actually test this small little piece of jewelry here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'll probably put it in that bag there. I'm gonna test this against the Deus 1 and the Deus 2. The HF coil, when I'm in the 74 kilohertz range, right? When I'm in the 74 kilohertz range, this small little jewelry gives me really high tones. It gives me, even if it's gold, right? And I'm gonna do some tests here. I've prepared some tests and I've done some tests before, but it's just really hard to make test videos, right? But I'm gonna test this small little piece of jewelry right here, and I'll show you how good this sounds on the Deus 2 HF coil at 74 kilohertz compared to this machine here, right? Even in pitch tones, right? That Deus HF coil, 5x9 coil, is awesome in the tot lots. There's no other machine that can compare to the Deus 1 HF coil in tot lots, right? I can get so many targets out so fast. But with these new settings here, these new settings in the mono frequency, it's a lot more stable around this big iron. You saw that. It's really stable around the iron. And I'm getting some better tones on the targets than in multi-frequency, like in the sensitive full tones or even in the fast program, right? I can tell the size of the target a lot better, and I can tell the conductivity of the target in full tones rather than pitch tones, right? And I get that falsing on the iron when I'm in pitch tones, and I can't discriminate that big iron out, and I don't want to hear that big iron, right? So I want to settle this machine down. I think I just figured a way how to settle it down in mono frequency in the lower or mid-range frequency, right? In the higher frequencies, it's gonna false on that iron, right? I've even done testing with it. It falses on the iron just like in the sensitive full tones program. But in lower frequencies, I'm able to hit gold rings fairly deep, 3 or 4 inches deep. I don't want to be going 10 inches deep in the top lots, but the top lots are full of jewelry, right? I just found that's so small. Look at this piece of jewelry I just found, right? Right there. Little teeny piece of jewelry, man. I think it's gold. It's probably gold, right? It looks gold. But